This is the Emoko EC20, and in this review we're going to be talking about the speed, which is really nice on this e-bike. Also the build quality, should you buy it, should you not buy it, what's the suspension like, everything will be covered. So of course I did have to do a speed test on this e-bike after it was fully charged. Let's take a look at that video right now. Okay, this is my first official ride on the EC20. Bike is fully unlocked, fully charged. Let's go on to gear 5 and let's see what speed we can get up to. What I will do is I'll just use throttle only and see how we get on. So we're at a standstill more or less. Let's go. Throttle takes around 1 second to fully kick in. 1000 watt motor on this 48 volt 18 amp hour removable battery. Whoa, picks up speed quite quick. Let me get a bit more of a stretch here. Temperature today cold enough, damp ground. We're at 25, 26, 27, 30. Throttle only 35, 40 kilometers an hour. Speed quite quick. 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Whoa, here we go. We got up to basically 49 kilometers per hour. Absolutely fantastic. There is of course a slight, it's like a 1 second delay when you use the accelerator, and I actually do like that, because on some scooters, some e-bikes, the minute you press the accelerator, the scooter or bike just goes. And sometimes, if you have not had this experience yet, when you dismount, you can often press that by accident. And of course, when you're on the ground, you can go through your front door, for example. So I do like that it has that kind of slight delay, just in case you accidentally press it. Talk about this rear 1000 watt brushless motor here, which gives basically phenomenal torque. So if you are worried about going up hills, don't be worried at all. You of course can use the motor there, you can use your legs and change your mechanical gears to get you up the steepest of steepest hills, so you won't have an issue from a hill climbing perspective. And on the comfort standpoint of the EC20, you have this huge front suspension here that is very, very difficult to bottom out, and that is what you need, because if you're going up and down curbs, you don't want any banging or clacking. So that's where this suspension is nice and chunky compared to some of its competitors. But also take a look, Midpoint suspension here, giving you phenomenal cushioning on this e-bike. So it ticks the boxes also from the comfort aspect. Definitely much better than the Emoko models. It's nice and soft. It's definitely not easy to bottom out. Even putting all my weight on this front suspension, I'm around 85, 86 with all the camera equipment, and I cannot bottom out that suspension. So there's nothing worse than hearing a bang going up and down steps. So very much improved, and the Midpoint suspension is so spongy on this. It's a very comfortable e-bike. You have those 20-inch by 4-inch fat tires there. These nice big grippy handlebars. I mean, what's not to like from a comfort standpoint? Now when it comes to stopping power, you need good stopping power on a bike that can go 50 kilometers an hour. Don't worry, this has full hydraulic brakes front and rear with 180mm disc rotors. So we are at 35 kilometers an hour. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! So again, you don't have to worry about stopping, and that is a bonus, because on some e-bikes that are in similar spec to this, they have mechanical disc brakes now. So I don't know what's happened lately in the industry. Some of them seem to be reverting to mechanical, like Emoko. I'm not sure why that is, but don't worry, on this EC20 you have everything covered. Now of course, a few features of this is that it has this very nice button display here. Very comfortable, nice soft touch, not a cheap feeling. You have a horn here. You have this huge screen that I'll show you in a second. You also get, compared to some of its competitors, you do get a throttle with this. That is a very nice feel, not cheap. Grips are okay to the touch. I wish they were a bit more of a premium feel, but it's not much of a deal breaker, to be honest. And of course you have your mechanical gears here as well, but that's not all. So compared to some of its competitors, the handlebars on this are height adjustable, and also the saddle is height adjustable. So don't worry if you're the smallest of riders or the tallest of riders, this bike has you covered. So with this bike you have two keys that go underneath here to turn on the bike. Without this key you cannot operate the bike. So you just insert your key here and have it basically in alignment with the frame. Now to turn on the bike you just simply hold down your on button here, and you have this really nice huge display from Emoko that's on all of their bikes. Battery percentage, your speed, your current mileage, then of course your gears, and of course fifth will give you the best torque and the fastest speed. You can completely customize this e-bike, by the way, with P settings that are included in the manual when you do get the e-bike. So don't worry, you can customize the acceleration, you can customize the assistance, you can play around with so many settings. So again, this bike is completely customizable. And also you can fold this bike in half if you want, and of course you can, if you want as well, to even save on more space, you can fold your handlebars and then collapse the bike in half. So it's a good space saver. Okay, so what we have here is a max range of up to 80 kilometers. Of course, if you're going faster, you will decrease that range. But to be honest, that's quite acceptable. By the way, I forgot to mention, if you want, you can actually take out the battery on this e-bike and then charge it at home, or if you're tight for space. So that's another bonus. Top speed of this out of the box is 25 kilometers an hour. But if you have a private land, for example, if you're in the EU, it can be unlocked if you want, or you know, it depends on your own regulation. So of course always abide by them. You of course have that full hydraulic brake system on this e-bike, which is fantastic, and that really nice suspension, chunky suspension at the front that doesn't bottom out whatsoever. So it's so comfortable and it feels nice and premium, and it's suitable for pretty much any rider out there. So at the time of recording this video, this bike is retailing for €1,500. I do have a discount code, by the way, and the official link in the description that can save you a good bit of money, and I will try and keep that active for as long as possible. But do I think it's worth the money? To be honest, if you need an e-bike that has really good speed, height adjustable, customizable, full hydraulic brakes, fantastic suspension, rear rack system there, I would say absolutely consider this e-bike. But again, save money and just use the discount code there if you end up buying this. Please, any questions, leave them below. I will always reply and help you as much as I can. In the meantime, stay safe, and I'll talk to you in the next video.